Namo Namaha. Welcome to the Sanskrit Learner channel. In one of the previous videos, I explained you how to use the determiners eshaha, saha, esha, sa, etat and tat in sentences in connection with singular ekavachanam, dual dvivachanam and plural bahuvachanam. We also looked at the different genders, punlinga, masculine gender, and strilinga, feminine gender, and also napumsakalinga, neuter gender. We looked at how to use these determiners in terms of those in the previous lesson. Unfortunately, I could not give you more example or explain you in detail in that particular lesson. So, in this particular lesson, in this first lesson series, I'm going to give you more examples along with pictures on how to use appropriately eshaha, saha, esha, sa, etat and tat. In this particular video, we'll look at some example and we'll do an exercise after that on the uses of eshaha. All right? Okay. So this gonna be interesting because we're gonna make use of a lot of pictures here. So let's move on to the lesson, and let me first take you through some of the examples of eshaha and saha. All right? Okay. Dhyanena patantu. Please read carefully. All right. Look at these pictures. When someone or something is very close to you, and if it is in male gender, we use eshaha. Eshaha. Okay. So this is a boy. So we call him balakaha. Balakaha. So eshaha balakaha. This is a boy. And you see this hand over here. It indicates that the boy is very close by. Now, if you look at this picture on my right, you can see that the hand is a little bit away, far, and the boy is a little bit away from me. So I can use saha. Saha. Saha balakaha. That's a boy. Look at the next picture. Eshaha simhaha. Eshaha simhaha. And it's very close to me. Saha simhaha. Saha simhaha. Remember that in Sanskrit, it is a word form that determines the gender and not the real life form or the object. Now, lion and boy, of course, even in English, it's masculine gender. But in Sanskrit, it is the word form that decides whether it's a male or a female. Usually, male genders end with aha, haha, simhaha, balakaha. Okay? Right. Now look at this picture. Eshaha vanaraha. This is a monkey. Saha vanaraha. That's a monkey. Eshaha gajaha. Eshaha gajaha. Saha gajaha. Now, if you are very new to Sanskrit and if you do not know how to read these Devanagari scripts, it's pretty easy. Even if you do not know, no worries. You can just follow along. So each letter has got a specific sound in Sanskrit, so it's very easy to learn. Okay, look at this example. Eshaha balakaha. This is a boy. The boy is very close to me. Saha vriddaha. Saha vriddaha. That's an old man, and he is away from me. So that's an old man. Eshaha simhaha. Eshaha simhaha. This is a lion. Saha harinaha. Saha harinaha. A deer. Now, while learning these words, if you are not that familiar with the Devanagari letters, as I mentioned before, just remember each letter represents a particular sounds in Sanskrit. That is, if you look at for example this particular letter, it sounds as A, and the next letter Shah. So A Shah. Right, that's how you learn to read. Just try to learn to read while you are watching this video, and we will also learn how to write in Devanagari. Right, okay, so this is a monkey. Eshaha vanaraha. Saha ballukaha. Saha ballukaha. That's a bear. Right. Eshaha gajaha. Eshaha gajaha. Saha ashvaha. Saha ashvaha. That's a horse. Right. Let's look at some birds here. Eshaha mayuraha. Eshaha mayuraha. This is a peacock. Saha shukaha. Saha shukaha. That's a parrot. Now, as I mentioned to you before, remember that it is the word form that determines the gender, whether it's a masculine, feminine, or neuter, not the real living thing or the object. Now, for example, here, Mayuraha is a peacock, and it is considered to be a male, and Shukaha is a parrot, and it is considered to be male. So, whenever it ends with this visargaha, we call it aha, then it's a masculine gender in general in Sanskrit. Look at the other example. Now look at, now this is something different. Look at this picture. Eshaha dandaha. Eshaha dandaha. This is a stick. You see, stick is considered to be a masculine gender here, even though it is a neuter gender in English language. Because of the word form, it is considered to be a masculine gender, a male. Eshaha dandaha. Saha vrikshaha. Saha vrikshaha. So that's a tree. Male gender, once again. Then Eshaha bhikshukaha. Eshaha bhikshukaha. This is a beggar. Saha nripaha. Saha nripaha. That's a king. Look at this example. Eshaha chatraha. Eshaha chatraha. This is a boy. And saha adhyapakaha. Saha adhyapakaha. That's a teacher. Alright. Now, as we have learned some words and sentences, let's do one exercise. Abhyasaha. An exercise. Riktasthanani purayantu. Fill in the blanks. So let's fill in the blanks. Let's do it together by putting the words eshaha and saha. So as we learned, this is a masculine gender, balakaha. So I can write, and he is very close to me. So I can write eshaha balakaha. Simhaha. So the lion is away from me. That's a lion. So I'm going to use saha. Saha simhaha. That's a lion. This old man is very close to me. Vridaha. So I'm going to use eshaha vridaha. Eshaha vridaha. And here is a tarunaha, young man, and he is a little bit away from me. So I'm going to use saha. Saha tarunaha. That's a young man. Alright, look at this. It's a chashaka. Chashakaha. Chashakaha. And this cup is away from me, so I can use saha. Saha chashakaha. Let me write that now. Saha chashakaha. And if you look at this picture, this is a gataha. Gataha. It's a pot and it's very close to me, so I can write eshaha gataha. That's a pot. Right. Look at this picture. This fish is very close to me. You see the hand over here. So if it is close to me, I can use eshaha. Eshaha meenaha. Eshaha meenaha. Meenaha, a fish. This is a fish. And you see here over an alligator or a crocodile. In Sanskrit, we call an alligator or a crocodile as makaraha. Makaraha. And it's a little bit away from me, so I'm using saha. Saha makaraha. Okay. Right. Let us look at some more examples. Right. These words we have already learned. Let's do the exercise now. Shukaha, parrot. And it's a little bit away from me, so I'm writing saha shukaha. And the peacock is very close to me, mayuraha, so I'm writing eshaha mayuraha. Right, so here we have the moon. Moon is called chandraha, and it's very close to me, so I'm writing eshaha chandraha. And here we have the sun, suryaha, and it's away from me, so I'm writing saha suryaha. And we have a bidalaha here, bidalaha, a cat. a little bit away from me. So you see the hand over here, so it's a bit away from me, so I'm using saha. Saha bidalaha. Kukkuraha. Kukkuraha is a dog and it's very close to me, so I'm using, I'm sorry, Eshaha Kukkuraha. This is a dog. And finally, the elephant is very close to me, Gajaha. So I'm writing Eshaha Gajaha. This is an elephant. And Mushakaha, the mouse is a little bit away from me. So I'm writing Saha. Saha Mushakaha. Saha Mushakaha. That's a mouse. All right. That's the end of today's lesson. And we will learn the feminine gender, that is Strilinga, in the next lesson along with some exercises. Do subscribe to my channel if you want to learn a basic Sanskrit. Dhanyawadaha. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.